In this video we will create the simplest AI agent that will send mails for us. It will be enormously fast, enormously easy, and you can of course also just copy my workflow or also do this step by step, click by click with me. I would recommend it to do it click by click because this is really fast, really easy. So you simply press plus, and what I want to do right now is of course to start with an AI agent node because this will be the fastest node here. So this thing is connected, and the next thing is of course that we need to press plus, and we want to have a chat model, once again the OpenAI model. Let's just use GPT for Omni for better outputs. We connect our API account and basically this is done. Then I also want to have memory, so the Windows buffer memory, so that this thing knows for, let's just say, 10 chats what we are talking about. This thing is also included, and the next thing is of course a Gmail node. What I want to use right now is the Gmail tool. The Gmail account is of course connected, set automatically. The resources is message, the operation is sent. And to what thing or to who do I want to send this thing? What I like to do right now is of course either to do this with 2 curly brackets and use from AI and so on, use expression, and we can do this programmatically. But what I really love to do is to simply press on this thing right here, and then you can also see that this thing does this completely automatically for us. So we do not have to do anything. Also the subject will get decided from AI. The email type, let's just leave it as HTML, and the message we also want to decide this from AI. If you press on expression, decide from AI, all of this works. So this should, in theory, completely work for us. We have Windows buffer memory, we have our chat model, we have the Gmail node, and to trigger this workflow we have this chat model, so you can press on these and then you can simply send emails. The next thing or the last thing that we need to do is to use a system prompt. So as the prompt user, we have the chat input, of course, this is fine. But let's just use the system message. Here we go on expression, we make it big, and we simply give a really easy and simple to follow system prompt. This right here is my system prompt. You are a helpful and efficient email assistant with access to the Gmail send tool. Your role is to draft, refine, and send emails on behalf of the user. Follow the guidelines. Keep emails professional and well structured unless instructed otherwise. Ensure correct grammar, spelling and tone. Confirm details with the user before sending. Never send emails without explicit approval. So we can also make this even shorter. We can delete some things. You can make this however you want. What I also like to include is maybe something like this. Sign off every mail with Arnie. Your goal is to make email communication seamless and efficient. I made it even shorter with just these 3 points. The Gmail send tool, let's just copy these. We press on Gmail and we give this the name Gmail send tool so that it's a little bit more seamless. It's easier to use. And now we want to test this thing out here. So we press on chat, send a mail to this email and tell him we meet at 8 p.m. at the local bank. We can send this out. Our agent is working. The send mail tool gets triggered and boom, our mail got sent out. I just want to come into my emails here and see if this is working or not. And here you see it. Meeting at 8 p.m. Everything seems well structured. Hey Arnold, I hope this message finds you well. Just confirming our meeting tonight at 8 p.m. at the local bank. Looking forward to it. Best, Arnie. This email was sent automatically. We do not like to have these. And maybe also the body. Yeah, we could structure the body a little bit better. So we come back. Now the first thing is that we press on this tool. We scroll down. Add options, append n8n attribution, and we do not like to have this. So basically this thing will get deleted. And the next thing that I like to do is the following. We go once again on the system prompt and we tell him 1 point again. Make a nice body and use new lines for better structure. Or let's just say format a nice body. We save. We test this once again, but this time write him a poem. I love his course. And now everything is done. I want to come back into my emails. Appreciation for your course. Let's just open this up. Dear Arnold, and so on, everything seems fine. Yeah, the body is still not so fine. One last time I want to fix this a little bit better, at least we have no attribution. Also this arn is not perfect, so let's just refine the system prompt. This is an iterating process, I hope you understand this. So we come back to the system prompt and let's just make something better here. Yes, I think this should be better right now. And the last thing for better structure is, let's just test these right here. Instead of HTML, let's just use text. Sometimes it works better if we use text, so let's just test this once again. So send a mail with a poem, I love his course, and so on. We send this out. Everything gets triggered, the chat model is triggered, the AI agent is triggered, send mail tool gets triggered, boom, the mail is sent. I have everything in my mails here, and there we have it. It is perfect right now. Dear Arnold Oberleiterhofer, I hope this email finds you well. In the realm of learning, where knowledge blooms and glows, your course stands as beacon as everyone knows. With wisdom, your share and so on, like come on, you can read this yourself, but it worked completely perfect. So this is the easiest AI agent that you can use. We use a chat trigger node. We use an AI agent. We need to refine the prompt a little bit so that we have a little bit better output. Then we use the OpenAI chat model, a Windows buffer memory, and the Gmail send tool. On the Gmail send tool we use text for better format. And because this thing has also the buffer memory, we can also tell something like this. Send him, so we simply tell him, so that we know that we simply want him again. Other mail that I also like his dog, and if I send this out, the Windows buffer memory will simply look at what mail we mean, and then we have here Arnold's dog. So the context is perfect. If we come back to our mails, the mail is here. Dear Arnold, I hope this message finds you well, and so on. Truly admire your dog. Warm best regards, Arnie. So this mail agent works perfectly fine, and I think you should simply copy this mail agent because it is the easiest mail agent that you can make. Of course, you can also make drafts with this exact same mail agent. You can delete mails, you can summarize mails and do a lot more, and in the next video I want to show you the next cool workflow.